Yo, what's cracking, peeps? Your boy T Money up in the hazy. Happy Monday afternoon. Hope everybody's doing well out there in YouTube land. Yes, I'm back. I know it hasn't been long. Really quickly, I just want to say thanks again to everybody who participated in the contest. Joe the Horror Man, you are the man. You won. Your package was sent out today. I do have the tracking number in my car, so if you want it, let me know. But it should be there in a couple days. And I apologize in advance. I'm like sweating profusely. It's really hot out. I don't know, but it is what it is. So let's get into the update. I've got a stack of films that came today in the mail. So I grabbed them on my way home from work. Before I get into the update, I want to show you guys real quickly a poster that I got, which is really, really fucking cool. It is a Creepshow 2 print. It's a little bit dusty, just because I had it on the floor when I was putting it in, and I apologize for the glare, but I'm trying to show you an angle where it's not so. This frame that I got is really cheap, so I kind of regret buying such a cheap frame, but and it's so big it doesn't fit in picture in the camera, but it's really, really cool. It's a Creepshow 2 print, obviously, and it is it's like a a concessions style poster. Says Castle Rock Theaters if you're in a theater, food, all kinds of stuff. Woodenhead, ice cream, cookies, milkshake, all kinds of cool stuff. Woodenhead Pale Ale, I like that. But I really thought the poster was cool. I love the movie. So, yeah, that came in the mail today as well. Perfect timing as well because I ordered the frame for it and that came today too. So, love when that happens. It doesn't all align. The stars don't align like that. Frequently. So the next thing I want to show you guys, we're going to get into the update now, is I was watching one of Cinema Sickness's videos recently, and he, I think one of his viewers had sent him something, and it was a CD of a band that I listened to when I was in high school. I saw them live locally in Vermont. I think they were from wherever, Pittsburgh or wherever he's from, but they came up here and played a show in Vermont. And I really dug them. I think they opened up for MXPX or something like that. They were definitely the opening band. And I really liked them. And the band that I'm talking about is Spring Heeled Jack USA. And so, Jolene, we know that you'll never let us go. Jolene, we know that you'll somehow horrible voice. But excellent band, and they're really, really good. And they have Pop Song Green, which is an amazing song. It's a good album, and it was totally like cool seeing him show this off. And I was like, damn, I need to own that again, because I did own it at one point, but my CDs are long gone. So anyway, unfortunately, I didn't get it for free. I had to go on eBay, and there was one copy of this available, and it was more expensive than I would have liked to admit. But it came in the mail today. I totally remember this album, 100%. I definitely owned it. Pop Song Green. Waiting, watching, drinking for you, baby. I'm waiting. Really good. But, yeah, the album looks like it's never even been played, so that's great. So it was worth it, because this is a fun band. I'll be able to rock out to them when I'm driving to and from work and whatever. So, really cool. Spring Heeled Jack USA. Way throwback. And I think on here, oh yeah, it does say USA. They went by Spring Heeled Jack, then they went by Spring Heeled Jack USA and whatever. But that was their best album songs from Suburbia for sure. So awesome, really cool. All right, now let's get into the movie portion of the update. So right here we have a package from the customer service department of Scream Factory. A few weeks ago, not even like a week ago, I showed you guys the 3 steelbooks that I had ordered when they released The Howling, Army of Darkness, and Life Force. And my Army of Darkness steelbook was, the case was significantly dented. So I contacted Scream Factory and they said, yep, we'll send you out. It was a lot easier for me to just get a replacement steelbook case instead of the whole CD or the whole kit and caboodle, because I wouldn't have to send anything back that way. So that's what I opted to do. The discs were obviously fine in the edition that I got. So I think that's what we have here is nicely packaged. They wanted to make sure that it didn't get destroyed this time, obviously. So they double packaged it, double wrapped that bitch. So let's get her open. And yeah, so they sent me a replacement case. for Army of Darkness, rather. Sorry. So that's what this is here, and as you can see, it is very nice. I'm surprised they have like empty cases, but they do. So anyways, 10,000 I think this was limited to, so they sent me the case. Happy for that. Thank you, Scream Factory, for being so cool and understanding, as you always are. Ooh, and then I fucking drop it on the ground and significantly dent my brand new... No, I'm just kidding. But I am an idiot, and I drop things way too fucking often. Sorry, excuse my language, I get pissed. There's too much shit in this basement. A lot of it is my fault. I contribute a lot to the clutter. Anyways, let's get on here. This is a package, all really cool stuff today, by the way. Mostly stuff from, well, the big package here is from Grindhouse Video. Then the bigger package is from Amazon UK. Then these two, I think, are from Amazon Germany. So let's open this one up, see what we got. Could be from Amazon UK, one of the two. Looks like it is from Amazon Germany. Das Kern. I forget the name of this movie now. But it looked really cool, and it is in English and Dutch. I forget. I'm sorry, guys. I'm drawing a blank on the actual name of this film, but kind of like an alien sci-fi horror flick that looked really cool. And David Gale is in it, so that's always awesome. And looking at the stills on the back, I'm not really sure still what the name of the film is. And my apologies. It's the beauty of doing things in one take. I don't get to do any homework. But this was released, as far as I could see, on DVD only. There wasn't a Blu-ray. It's a Ed Hunt film. But it stars David Gale, and it involves a creature fucking mutilating people and shit. So it sounded cool to me. If you guys could fill me in, by the time you guys watch this video, I'll have looked this up, but I'm not going to edit it and do all that. So cool, excited for that. This might be a media book. This is from Amazon Germany as well, I believe. Yep, it is it's not a media book, but it's a really nice edition of a really good film. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of, whatever. It's a little bit dented. Roller Coaster, excellent film. Scream Factory put this out as well. It's just a great thriller, suspense thriller type movie. If you guys haven't seen this, I highly recommend you check it out. 101 Films presents the unforgettable trip filled with sense-shattering twists and hairpin turns in Roller Coaster, starring Timothy Bottoms. Thrills abound in this high-speed suspense yarn as a determined terrorist begins to turn America's amusement parks into battlefields. Blah, blah, blah. I don't really want to go into the details, but there's brand new extras exclusive to this release. 1970s, A Roller Coaster of Disasters, which is a new documentary on the film and the era of disaster movies. When was this from? 1977. Sorry, the release is from, obviously, 2018. But Blu-ray DVD edition, 101 Films is a really good company from the UK. I like how they just have on the side, it's just the movie and then the year. That's pretty classy. And then on top, 101. The first 101 Films release I bought was Alligator on Blu-ray, and that kind of turned me on to their quality. And so I wanted to grab this. I love this film. Despite the fact that I own the Scream Factory release, it's very similar in look and feel to an Arrow special edition release. Unfortunately, there's like a key gash in the cover there. It's so hard to, when these things ship from overseas, to keep them pristine. That's the one thing that bothers me. It's the one really downfall about Amazon too, is that they don't take good care of their shipment. They're just too busy to care. And when you're buying stuff that's expensive, I know I've ranted and raved about this before, but it's just a legit gripe, I think. But inside this box, you get the Blu-ray, a nice little booklet, which is like, I love that. Fresh paper scent, just some stills, pictures of, from the movie. It's about 20 pages maybe. Let's see, 27 pages. Almost 30 pages. Just stills and stuff. Then you've got your inside, which is just your 2 discs. No booklet, and the booklet, this is obviously too big to fit in there, so this is your booklet. It's just not in the disc, but yeah, so really nice. I love 88 Films, and I grabbed a bunch of these. I forget what these are called, but I think it's like a subgenre. Yeah, see, it says 003, so this is number 3 in the line. Not subgenre, but a sub, like, you know what I'm trying to say, like, Shout Factory, Scream Factory, a sub thing from this company from 101 Films. God, I can't think of the freaking word. But anyways, yeah. So I forget what it's called too. So I'm just striking out on that one. But really nice. Let's get into this guy here. This is another package from Amazon Germany, I believe. Ooh, quite a few movies here. Awesome. Yeah, so here's the rest of them. Awesome. These are all 4 101 Films releases. So they actually aren't the... Or maybe they are. They're not. It's not the Film Classics line, but I grabbed 4 films from... I went on a 101 Films kick, I guess. I went nuts here. Truck Turner, starring Isaac Hayes. Isaac Hayes, great movie, great blaxploitation flick. One of the best, in my opinion. This has a Kino Lorber release, I think, as well. Then you've got Black Christmas, 101 Films release. I thought that these had slipcovers. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could just be really late now in picking these up, and they just don't. They're on the first pressing, and they're not there anymore. In that case, that kind of sucks. But let me know. Do these 101 editions that I purchased in the dual format come with slipcovers, or did they originally? Then we got Alien Nation. Really awesome. And then I got Brian Bosworth and Stone Cold. These are all Region B, I believe. Yeah, they are. And sweet. So, yeah, I'll just pop open one for you guys. Most of these films I own on U.S. editions as well. But I wanted to start getting some of 101 Films releases. You get a fold-out poster, reversible artwork, which is cool, which is actually different artwork as well. I like the artwork that's featured better, just the classic. But I think Stone Cold was put out as well by, was it Kino? Somebody put this movie out, I know that. But really cool. So yeah, the only one that's actually like a souped-up edition, though, is this guy right here, so... I wasn't aware of that. They released that Existence or something. It's a the guy who did Scanners, right? Anyway, they released that in like a special edition as well. But Alien Nation, these are just like I guess these are just like 101 Films keep case editions. I've seen like all of these movies before. I like all of these movies very much, but I have to say, I thought that they were all going to come with like slips and just a little bit more of a fancy schmancy packaging, but it's cool that you get a poster, DVD, Blu-ray. They're all dual format, so yeah. So really cool, really nice. I mean, not necessary, I would say, if you're in the U.S., but if you're a collector and you want to grab every edition known to man of Black Christmas, which I definitely do because I love the movie, you know, it's just cool, fun to collect. Let's take a peek at this release real quick, this Black Christmas. I love, one of my favorite slasher films is Black Christmas for sure. And I definitely thought that this movie came with like a nice slip box and kind of like Roller Coaster did, but... It's not Cinema Classics, but I thought that the thing had a cool... So you get reversible cover artwork, a poster. It's kind of like the deal with these. They're Blu-ray DVD combo packs with posters and reversible cover artwork. So I'll leave it like that just because I don't have any movies, any versions of this film that have that cover artwork. So, but yeah, again, guys, if you know if did these films or any of these films here originally come with some sort of slip box packaging, nicer packaging, let me know. All right, last but not least, we're gonna get into a package from Grindhouse Video. I ordered this a little while ago. I ordered standard shipping, so it took a while. So I'm realizing that when I order from Grindhouse, I have to order, if I want to get this stuff within a couple days, I have to order priority. Whereas when I order from Diabolic, standard shipping, it comes in a couple days. I think that's because of the, the distance. Diabolic being in New Jersey, me being in Vermont, or Florida. Grindhouse being in Florida, being in Vermont, just takes a little longer, and that's okay. It is what it is, but just throwing that out there, I guess. So really nice packaging, as always. They always do a great job. So we got 4 titles here. Really excited for a couple of these. Some new Kino stuff. And yeah, so I have 3 Kino titles and 1 brand new Sprocket Vault. I'm not really sure, but I'll get to that in a second. So first off, we have a film that I'd never heard of before, Color of Night. And it is from, well, it stars Bruce Willis, and it's sort of like a suspense thriller type film. Mike from Grindhouse was talking about it, saying it's a pretty good film, so I wanted to grab it. Looks like some new cases too. Kino's been putting their stuff in like a higher grade Blu-ray case lately, and I really appreciate that. Check this out. Inside, it's 2 discs. You have the theatrical cut and the director's cut, so definitely wanted to grab this one. Check it out. I heard it was good. The Tie That Binds, another one that Mike recommended. Not really a horror movie at all, just more of a suspense thriller. It's directed by Wesley Strick from 1995. Color of Night being from 94, so they're all like 90s suspense thrillers. And then this film, The Day After, which is apparently the US equivalent of Threads, which is that amazingly disturbing film that Severin put out. Natural disaster, not natural, well, man-made, not natural, but you know what I'm talking about. It's an excellent film. It's really depressing, but The Day After apparently is supposed to be like the American version of the film. Nuclear war, basically. The countdown has begun against the real-life backdrop of the U.S. deployment of WMDs in Europe during the escalating Cold War. This dramatically involving an agonizingly graphic film about nuclear holocaust detonated a direct hit into the heartland of America, becoming the most watched TV movie of all time. Amazing. So I thought that Threads had some sort of credit for being like the same thing, but I guess I'm wrong. Reversible cover artwork on this release, just so you guys know. No reversible cover artwork on any of the others. And the last film that I have to show you guys today is Boss. And yes, it does have... So, this movie is from 1975, also known as Boss Negro. I'm not going to say the N-word on camera, but just so you guys know, and I'm sure most of the collectors and, you know, peeps that would buy this movie out there are probably already aware of this, but originally people were pissed off because they had changed the title for the release, so it didn't have the N-word in it. Well, you can reverse this bad boy here, and you can get the other title. It's right behind these discs. I don't need to show it, but yeah, baby, Fred the Hammer Williamson, smoking up my screen because he's the boss. But I've never seen this movie. Love blaxploitation, obviously, as you guys know. I've showed tons of blaxploitation flicks in my updates. So, yep, just another one on the bandwagon. Another one off the bucket list. So, can't wait to check that one out. Jack Arnold, Boss, Fred Williamson has decided to hunt white folks for a change by becoming a bounty hunter to click the hammer on fugitive outlaws. He and his comic sidekick Amos ride into the town of San Miguel, find it has no sheriff, and take the jobs to themselves, much to his displeasure of the racial epithet hurling townsfolk who must pay $20 each time they use the N-word. Those $20 fines add up faster than a Texas tornado, as does the posterior kicking of those who try to keep our heroes from instituting black man's laws in white man's town. So, sounds like a kick-ass blaxploitation flick. Ugh. All right, that's it. That's everything. I got a lot of stuff in this update. I feel like I spoke very fast. I apologize. But it's been a long day, long work day. So I'm going to go now, choose one of these movies to watch. I'm kind of bummed, though, about this. I thought that a couple of these 101 Films releases had packaging like this. Please let me know in the comments if you know. Thanks for watching, as always, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Also, no, I'm not going to say it. I won't be another one of them. You guys know what to do. Catch you later.